Dharma is a concept that has roots in ancient Indian philosophy and culture, but it has also been adopted and adapted by a wide range of spiritual and secular traditions around the world. At its core, Dharma refers to a way of life that is guided by a set of beliefs, customs, and practices that are lived out by individuals or groups. One of the key characteristics of Dharma is that it is a lived philosophy, meaning that it is not just a set of abstract ideas, but rather it is actively put into practice in everyday life. This can take many different forms, depending on the individual or group, but it may involve following a code of conduct, engaging in certain rituals or practices, or living in alignment with certain values and beliefs. There are many different dharmas, and an individual or group may subscribe to multiple dharmas at once. Some dharmas are religious in nature, while others are secular, meaning that they are not tied to a specific religion or spiritual tradition. One important aspect of Dharma is compassion, which is often seen as the basis of wisdom and is expressed through ethical behavior and fair treatment of others. A Dharma may also emphasize martial values, such as those found in warrior dharmas like the Maori, samurai, and US Marines. In order to understand and practice Dharma, it is important to be self-aware and non-reactive, as this allows for the emergence of a compassionate Dharma. It is also important to consider whether a dharmic vision is adaptive or maladaptive in terms of its impact on the human species as a whole. Dharma is not a fixed concept and can evolve over time as individuals and groups continue to learn and grow. It is a way of living more deeply and fully in the present moment, and it is essential for building positive discourse and connections with others. Ultimately, Dharma is about living a life of meaning and purpose in alignment with one's values and beliefs. We explore the concept of Dharma by examining its origins, its various forms and expressions, and its role in guiding individual and collective behavior. It also discusses the importance of self-awareness, mindfulness, and ethical behavior in the practice of Dharma, and how these principles can be applied in everyday life. Whether you are a spiritual seeker, a cultural anthropologist, or simply someone who is curious about the concept of Dharma, this essay offers an exploration of this timeless and universal idea. In addition to the concepts of Dharma and dharmas, the term dharmic is often used to refer to individuals or groups who follow a dharma or set of dharmas. These individuals may be guided by a particular philosophy or way of life that influences their actions and interactions with others. One of the key principles of Dharma is the idea of non-attachment, or the understanding that all things are impermanent and constantly changing. This can help dharmics to let go of their attachments and dependencies, which can be a source of suffering. Dharma also often emphasizes the importance of self-awareness and mindfulness, which involves paying attention to one's thoughts, feelings, and actions in the present moment, and cultivating a sense of awareness and understanding of oneself and one's place in the world. This can be achieved through various practices such as meditation, yoga, or other mindfulness techniques. In addition to self-awareness and mindfulness, dharmics may also focus on ethical behavior and fairness in their interactions with others. This may involve following a code of conduct that is based on compassion and a commitment to the well-being of others. Ultimately, the practice of Dharma is about finding meaning and purpose in life, and living in alignment with one's values and beliefs. It is a way of living more deeply and fully in the present moment, and it can help individuals and groups to connect with others and build positive relationships. Whether one is a dharmic individual or part of a dharmic group, the practice of Dharma can be a source of personal growth and fulfillment, as well as a way of positively impacting the world around us. It is a timeless and universal idea that has the power to transform individuals and communities, and to bring about a more harmonious and compassionate world. In addition to the traditional and spiritual connotations of Dharma, the concept has also been applied to secular contexts in recent years. Secular Dharma refers to a way of life that is not necessarily tied to a specific religion or spiritual tradition, but rather is grounded in ethics and values that are not necessarily tied to a particular belief in a higher power or divine being. Secular Dharma may draw upon various philosophical and ethical traditions, such as humanistic psychology, existentialism, or virtue ethics, to guide its principles and practices. It may also incorporate elements of mindfulness and self-awareness, as well as a commitment to ethical behavior and fairness in interactions with others. One of the key characteristics of secular Dharma is its emphasis on personal responsibility and self-direction. Rather than being guided by a set of prescribed beliefs or practices, individuals who follow a secular Dharma are encouraged to take ownership of their own lives and to make choices that align with their values and beliefs. Secular Dharma can provide a framework for individuals to live meaningful and purposeful lives, while also being open and inclusive to people of all different backgrounds and beliefs. It can be a way of building connections and fostering positive relationships with others, while also promoting personal growth and fulfillment. Whether one is drawn to traditional or spiritual dharmas, or is seeking a more secular approach, the practice of Dharma can be a source of inspiration and guidance in navigating the complexities of life. It is a timeless and universal idea that has the power to bring about positive change in the world and to foster a sense of harmony and compassion. Developing a personal Dharma can be a deeply fulfilling and transformative process. It involves taking the time to reflect on one's values and beliefs, and to consider how these can be put into action in everyday life. Here are a few steps that may be helpful in developing a personal Dharma. Reflect on your values and beliefs. Take some time to think about what is most important to you in life. What values and beliefs guide your actions and interactions with others? What do you want your life to stand for? Clarify your intentions. Consider what you want to achieve or contribute through your actions. What impact do you want to have on the world around you? What are your goals and aspirations? Identify your priorities. Consider what is most important to you in life and prioritize accordingly. This may involve making choices about how you spend your time and energy, and deciding what is worth your attention and effort. Practice mindfulness. Pay attention to your thoughts, feelings, and actions in the present moment. This can help you to become more self-aware and to make choices that are in alignment with your values and beliefs. Cultivate compassion. Consider how you can show compassion and kindness to others, and make this a central part of your personal Dharma. This may involve engaging in acts of service or volunteering, or simply showing compassion and understanding to those around you. Practice ethical behavior. Consider how you can live in alignment with your values and beliefs in your interactions with others. This may involve following a code of conduct or making choices that are fair and just. Developing a personal Dharma is an ongoing process, and it may involve adapting and adjusting as you learn and grow. By taking the time to reflect on your values and beliefs, and putting them into practice in your everyday life, you can create a personal Dharma that is meaningful and fulfilling. Here are a few additional tips for developing and maintaining a personal Dharma. Seek guidance and inspiration. Look to others who have developed a strong personal Dharma for guidance and inspiration. This may involve reading books or articles, attending workshops or retreats, or seeking out mentors or teachers. Practice regularly. Make time for regular practices that support your personal Dharma, such as meditation, yoga, or other mindfulness techniques. These practices can help you to stay grounded and focused on your values and beliefs. Be open to learning and growth. Recognize that your personal Dharma is a living and evolving thing, and be open to learning and growing as you navigate new challenges and experiences. This may involve revisiting your values and beliefs and adjusting your practices accordingly. Seek community. Consider joining a group or community that shares similar values and beliefs. Being part of a supportive community can help to keep you motivated and inspired in your practice of Dharma. Developing a personal Dharma can be a challenging and rewarding process, but it is well worth the effort. By taking the time to reflect on your values and beliefs, and putting them into practice in your everyday life, you can create a personal Dharma that is meaningful and fulfilling. This can help you to live a more purposeful and meaningful life, and to make a positive impact on the world around you.